There we go. And then I want to share my screen again. Share screen. Okay. So what I do is I get all the pictures, get all the video, all that. I put the video. So the first thing I do when I get a video from her, I save it to my computer and then I upload it as a video on YouTube, because you're going to need a YouTube link to be able to put the video in what I'm going to show you here to do for mailings. So I put it up on YouTube, and so I've put it up onto there. I've loaded it up, done my stuff there, and then I can click here if I wanted to grab one that I've already done, and I can get a shareable link. So I'll do that in a second here for that. So what I'm doing is I'm doing mass mailings to my database with a new listing, and really simple to do. So I've got my database broken down. So I've got David Hanson. All of mine are under David Hanson. So that way I can, because you guys don't have this problem, I do, because I've got everybody's stuff in here. It won't mail to those, but it mails to mine then. So I'm going to go to Marketing Autopilot, and I'm going to schedule mass emails. So you guys in the meeting, you'll probably get an email or shortly thereafter about updating your activities for the week. I've set those all up, and I just realized this morning that I didn't set them up for February yet. So I've got another job to add to my list. So I've got to set all of my my videos up. So then I'm just going to go to schedule email, and I'm not going to go to advanced editor. So I'm going to do to David Hanson. So I want to go to that group there, and under here template, I'm going to scroll down, and there's a couple in here, but I'm going to grab, again, the pencil ones are just words. These ones are different video pictures and that formats that are in there and that. So I'm going to go to Not Happy Halloween, new listing. And I'm going to click on that, and it's going to pop this in here. And here's the subject. I can leave it as just listed, or I can do just listed, Hayward. So I want it to go out today. I want it to go out this evening. So I'm going to have it go out. This is Eastern time. So notice it's Eastern time. So I'm going to go out at 10 o'clock Eastern time today. And I can pick whatever day I want to, but that's what I'm going to choose to do that. So here's what's there right now. So two things you need to do. One is, can somebody, I'll just grab that one. That's one of the two. That may be the other one, but that's okay. So I'm gonna put the MLS number in there. Now I can do a preview, and this is what the preview looks like. Okay, so that's not giving me a good picture of what it is. So I'm going to do a send test and see what it's doing. Email send test is done. So I'm going to go to my emails, and where are you at? There it is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So download pictures because I have pictures off. So it actually pulled the NAP one. That was the wrong number. So here's without doing anything, here's what's there. So just listed. Click on home or click on login for people to click on those. There's the address. All that takes a description from there. They click view listing. It'll take them to my website. And contact information, picture, all that down there. See my listings, they click there. Now, what I want to do, and what I've been doing, is I've been adding video in. Oop, lost Linda, she's back in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of the preview mode. And so just under just listed, I want to put a video in. So I'm going to grab this here. I want it to go there. So now let's put the video in. So now I've got a video link in there. And so I want to add a URL. Okay, it needs to be on YouTube or Vimeo. So you can use either one of those formats for uploading your video. So in this case, I'm on YouTube. So this is actually the Capitola one. So I'm going to grab this link here, grab shareable link. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to cut and paste the link in. And it does this here. When I send it, it should show the picture of it. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a test again. Okay, it did it. So wait for my email to ding that it's come in. And it just came in. And there, and pictures. Okay, for some reason on the Hayward one, I did something wrong with setting it up, and I don't have a picture on there. The video for, so I did something wrong. So the video for the Hayward one, the picture of the house shows up in here. So I did something wrong here on this one, and I fixed it when I did originally, but it's there. But then when they click on this, now they've got this video, and they click on there, and it,
I have a question before you forget.
okay.
Isn't it the same as her video?
Correct.
Because all I did was copy and paste her URL address.
You can do that.
Oh, okay.
Well, into the
video. Into
the Katie Core thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you said we had to go to YouTube.
Yeah, I tried it before with that, and it wasn't doing it. So it is, you know. So in here you're putting the URL. You're just putting the okay.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, so you can do it that way too. So you can do it that way too. This is supposed to generate a preview image, but it didn't for some reason. You can also change here. You can change the play button to a round solid, a round outline, rectangle outline. So you can change the look on that. It doesn't have to be the same. You can just do an arrow. Whoops. The icon, you can do light or dark. So if I want round, solid, dark, I can make the icon bigger. So you can play around with it and do different things with that there. But I like putting the video in there because then they can click on the video, go to that and see that. Again, very simply. And again, you look here, it's like, oh no, what's going on? You do the preview. Oh no, what's going on? It's nothing there. But if you do the send test to yourself, then you can see what they're going to see.
I'm just curious, when you do these and people view the home by looking at the pictures, it shows up on your dashboard.
Right.
Like I've looked at it. Does that happen if they just view the video? Have you gotten any video?
So if they just view the video, no, because the video is not tied into my website.
Oh, okay.
Now,
YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, that's a great question. What I can do, and it's another step that I haven't taken, what I can do is on my, okay, it's not gonna let me close it out. Shoot. Yeah, because I'll show you again. Yes, close. What I can do is on my website, I didn't need to close it, dang it. So what you can do is you can load the video onto your website. You can create a link up here and you can load it somewhere on your website here. So say I put it on the testimonials page, wherever I put it. It doesn't really matter where I put it.
Could you create another tab?
I could create, I'm at max for my tabs, so I couldn't.
But let's say my listings and then just have all my tabs.
Correct. So say I put the video on this page here. It's actually not as complicated as it sounds. So I put the video in here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste that link for the page into the video spot. So then when they click on the video, it'll take them to this spot here. And then if I have other videos there, then they can see other videos too, which is probably a better way of doing it than just on the YouTube, because then it's linking them to a page on my website. It gets them to my website. And if I just keep putting videos on there of properties, they see that I'm active, that I'm doing things, or things are going on in our office, and maybe they click on some of the other ones. That gets them to the website. that gets them to that. That's probably
Then
a
you'll
better,
see it.
then I'll see it. That's a better, yeah, if they click around more than a couple times and they have to register and that's probably a better way of doing it. I just haven't taken that step yet because I've been loading them to YouTube. I'm trying to build that YouTube channel side of things.
And then you just do the channel. for each-
So the three simple things, you can either do it where she sends you a video link, you copy, you open it up, you copy and paste that thing up there and just put it in, it'll take it right to there. You can put it on a YouTube channel, which is another step. If you don't want to do that, you don't have to, but you can. Or you can put it on your website and then get the link from your website, which drives them to your website, which is probably a better way of doing that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does anybody rent a teenager?
What?
I need a teenager to help me out with all of this
There's,
fancy stuff. They're so smart at it, like Naomi, she's amazing. I think so.
so some of you who are tech savvy, if you want to make some extra money, you can talk to Carla.
Please, I'm looking for an assistant to do that.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, we should probably hire somebody in to do all that for us and just run all that for us and keep it going.
I'll vote for that.
But again,
That'd be awesome.
so you wanted to do a mass mailing. I'll walk through the steps again. You're going to go to marketing autopilot.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to go to marketing autopilot.
Just kidding.
You're going to hit schedule an email. You're going to schedule me email, green box up here. You're going to stay on this page for this. And again, there's multiple templates you can do. The pencil ones, again, are just straight emails, and I'll just do that. So there's a quick pre-done email for you. And
How many is it letting you do?
what?
How many contacts are you able to put into your schedule? Is it telling?
So yeah, I'll show you how much. So this is doing my whole database, and I'll show you what it's doing.
Whole database.
Yeah, this is whole
Well, you
database.
do all of them at once.
Whole
instead of
database,
100
yeah.
at a time.
So I don't want to do a recruiting one. I'm going to go down to there's holiday ones. I'm going to scroll down to new listing. It's going to change this out. And I want to add a video in. So I'm just going to grab video and I want it to go under just listed. So I'm going to do that and drop the video in. Now I'm going to put my video link in. Oops. Yeah. I'll just put that in. That's going to take it to my website there.
So that's your website. You put in your website
Yes. So it's going to take them to that specific page.
to that page.
Yes, is what it's going to do.
Okay.
Now, it may not do a preview image there if I do it that way.
You can do a test.
Yes, send your test. Or
So hit preview. So you
or
can
hit, no, he'd send your test. And then see
Well,
if you
the problem is that I don't have the video on the website yet. So,
I know, but at least see if it takes you to that page.
Oh, you mean,
okay.
oh, the video's not active yet.
So
You just do a preview.
okay. I'll do a preview. I just do, well, the preview doesn't show me
It
anything.
doesn't work, you have to send a test.
Oh, you have to send a test. I
Yeah.
thought the preview gave you.
The preview is,
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So I click on,
That's your test?
yeah. Okay. So it's not letting,
Because you won't have, you don't have a video test.
well, it's not letting me, it's not taking me to that page. So it's either got to be I don't know if there's a way to do it where it goes directly to my page. I'll check on that because that'd be a good way to do it. But at this point, it's not letting me take to that page because it's,
Because you don't have a video.
no, because it should, because so all I can do is put the video on that page.
Oh, you're redirecting that page to that page.
Yeah. But maybe when I direct to that page and then I click on it within my website, there may be a URL that comes
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You reset, yeah.
So let me play with that side of it because that'd be a good way to do it. I'm
Yeah,
just
then
not
you
sure if you
redirect it
can,
to the website.
I'm just not sure if it can be done. But even having video out there is better than not having anything. I'd rather them look at the video and see that, and hopefully they come back to the email and look at other things. So, but in this case, I'm going to grab my Hayward one because that's what one it is. And
Get it out to your house selves. Is it easy to get this off of your page? Your videos and stuff that it's, if you don't have it anymore to sell, how do you get rid of it?
You can put past sales.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you could put a label past sales, yeah.
Label the labels to past sales instead of leasing.
So again, I copy and paste that link, put that in there. And see this one, it generated the link. It generated the preview. So when I uploaded the other one, I did something wrong with the preview. And so I did it right on this one. So there's the preview there. I don't have to change anything here if I don't want to. What? That's a video. Yes, that's the video that I did.
What is your URL address? Is it the YouTube or is it just the Ellie's?
This is YouTube. This is going to the YouTube one.
Oh, so you already have it.
I already have it on YouTube, yeah. So now I've added the MLS ID number,
Yeah.
put that in there, and I'll send a test there. And again, literally, I can do this in about 2 minutes if everything, if I've got everything all set up with videos. So that came through there. And just listed, click on there.
That's the YouTube.
Thanks for your consideration. Next time you look around, the signature home is 1,000.
Oh, this is the wrong one. That's the Circle Pix is putting that one up. I grabbed the wrong one.
I do like that one, though, because it talks.
So easy.
Yeah, because it talks.
Well, so does mine.
Oh, yours talks too?
Yeah, I think I put the branded one up. Okay, so let me,
That's not Hayward.
that is Hayward. It's just
Wrong video.
wrong video.
There's so many videos. Because I think, doesn't Weicker have one too?
Yeah, that's the one that comes from Circle
Yeah,
Pix.
So it's Weicker, Ellie's, Branded and unbranded.
Oh, Wyford.
Weicker gives you a video too.
Yeah.
I've seen Weicker on one of
So
those.
let me go.
It's just a matter of putting it out there, yeah. Yeah, like that.
No, it's okay. So it's this one. Should be this one.
I've seen ours.
Rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this should be the right one. You send a test. So Ema will be doing training next Wednesday and rearranging deck chairs. For those of you who may have missed that online.
Right for sure.
That's right. Okay, hopefully I did the right one. Yeah, so I did the right one. Okay, so that's the house right there, $940,000. 940.
Oh, you did do the
Yeah.
talking thing that he animated like this stuff.
Where's your costume?
Cisco open San Jose scheme. You want to do it.
Can't afford the surgery.
Open floor
Yeah.
plan with a kitchen that flows into the dining room, flows into the living room. It's great for entertaining, great for hanging out. Welcome home.
I mean,
Hey, let's go look.
way to get behind the camera, Dave.
Say, let's go look inside, because that's where it's gonna take.
Okay.
So that's right. Yeah, just say, let's go inside, look.
So lino kitchen, tile
No
counters,
fridge, 940.
940. 940. Wrinkled carpet.
Good job.
Wow.
You staged it?
Yeah, this is staged from, it used to be Sonny and Cher.
That was,
Yeah. Amy, yeah.
She's awesome. Okay, the other thing that if you don't want to pay for staging, you guys, Ellie does virtual staging too. We've had that done, where she shows it blank.
Yeah, that's a way to do it. The virtual staging helps when they look online, but it just really helps, I think, having stuff in the house
No, I
too.
know, but I'm
Yeah.
saying if you don't want to do every room.
Yeah.
We have paid for only the front room to be staged, and it looks awesome. We like it.
So
And
you're
a
saying the
bedroom.
name is not Sunny and
It's not
Jerry?
Sunny, it's Sunny and Cher.
It's
It's
a different
Cher.
name.
She's changing the name.
Oh,
She's
she's
changing the name
That's
too.
right, but
Yeah.
same place.
Orchid, I think. Yeah.
Orchid something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm good on that. Let me see. I'm saying I don't want Reduce Rise to the top. I want to do great Hayward home. And I wanted to do it then. I want to do it at 10 p.m. again. Remember, it's Eastern time where these emails go out. It's Eastern time. When you're doing the bulk email, it's Eastern time. Make sure you check the Eastern time so that you go. That's why I
I know Wyke's on Eastern.
Yeah.
5:30.
Yep. So, so I'm good with all that mailed to there. And now I'm going to do schedule. For some reason, it takes, let's do its thing. And then you got to do it a second time to schedule it. And then it should pop. Oops. Okay. An email with the same is already scheduled. So here's my estimate. So I've got 1,336 contacts that this will go to. So it'll grab my whole database. So whatever hashtag you use, it'll grab all of them with that hashtag. So it's not like when you're sending emails out from your CRM where you're doing it from there, where you only do 20 or 25 or 50, whatever is in the page at a time.
Yeah.
This, it grabs everybody underneath that hashtag and sends it out to them. Okay. And then, so here's the thing. So say a couple hours from now, I go, oh, I want to add something. I want to add this element in. I can come in and I can edit this and I can make changes. I can make changes up until the time it sends out. So I can edit it and change that and make that good. Or say I just like, oh, I don't want this. I'm going to delete it. Yeah, remove it. So I don't want that going out.
Cool.
So, how did you delete again?
So far, I haven't. There it goes.
Oh.
Oops. Cancel. Yes, close. So yeah, it deleted. I just went on to the next thing there. So yeah, so that was saying, hey, you already have one that went out. Just listen, Hayward, you sure you want to do that? So it was over here where it was a new one. I can't now because it's already, these ones have already gone out. But right next to there's a little circle with an X in it. Click on that, and I deleted it. Simple thing is gone. So any questions? Now here's the thing that I'm getting. Every time I've done this, I've done 3 of them in the last 10 days. I get about 4 or 5 people that opt out of text and emails, which is fine. Some of them are people that I loaded in that were renters in Brentwood. So send them copies of $1 Million Homes. They go, I don't want to look at $1 Million Home. So, so I get people, but it's okay. So my database is down to 1,336 that it goes out to. Okay. Still a lot of people. And that means, I've had about 15 people that have opted out of that over the last 10 days. I've still got 15 or 1,300 that are still receiving those things and open up. And it's the funny thing is that I go in and what I do is most of them, I just delete them off my database completely. If nothing's going out to them, then I do that. There's some that are friends that I keep in there because I'll still, call them and that. But it's funny because the ones that I've gone through and deleted them, they've opted out. They've opened up every email that's been sent to them.
Yeah.
Well,
what I do? I don't delete them. I mark them closed. And then, they don't get emails anymore, whatever, because I remove them from my weekly mailer too.
Okay.
Just to not bother them. But I've noticed on people that have opted out, when I boost another property and it goes on Facebook.
They go back in.
They go back in.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I just let it be.
Yeah.
I'm like, you keep seeing me, whatever, you're clicking here, they don't have to sign in, so they're not getting annoyed, right? 'Cause
Right.
They're already there.
Right.
So I just let it go, but I just mark them as closed.
Okay. Yep. So there's different things you do with that. But the mass email thing, I like it because there's so many things you can do, so many different types of emails. And there's a lot of emails that are just pre-done. Go through, here's what you should do. So go through and say, okay, what's post call email? What's this? If you request view your home, go through and see what the different emails are. And you can adjust these and change these, I think. Yeah, you can do that. So, you can edit them and that, but is it better to have something going out rather than it has to be perfect? No, you get emails, get things out there. And again, go down to some of these. You could do a newsletter, put that together. You can do, holiday one, so it puts things together. It puts a.
Can you copy and paste other people's information? Like if you
Probably
get
in
an
the
article,
newsletter.
like in the newsletter, copy and paste whatever I want to.
Sure. Oh, sure. Yeah, you can cut and paste the stuff in there.
Say courtesy of whoever.
Yeah, it's probably smart to to source it. Yeah. But again, there's a ton of this is in the basic one.
It's still in mass net, right?
The under mass emailing.
Mass email?
What?
I did a New Year one.
Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, I did that too. Promoted listing playbook.
Oh, look at that, new listing announcement.
Yeah, so you can do that. So let me do this.
Maybe, would you do that before it gets? Like a coming soon or? Just
So-
another version of it.
So let me let's pop this. It's
No,
hard to
you
see.
need an MLS address, doesn't it?
Yeah, I put the MLS address in there.
No, she's saying, can you do it coming soon?
If it's probably if it's on MLS coming soon, I don't know. I'm not sure if those will broadcast through or not.
Well, they're not, because they don't go on social media, so would they still go?
No, he's saying that he doesn't know if it'll generate in the system if it's on
Yeah,
coming soon status.
that's what I'm
We should-
saying.
Okay, so here's the new listing announcement. This is the one that I just pulled the MLS out there. It puts in there, hello, it puts their first name in there. New properties hit the market. Here's the price. Here's that. View listing. So they click on that, takes them over to my website. And again, download pictures. So everything shows in there.
Your signature. Oh, it doesn't have a picture.
Yeah, and then this one. So some do, some don't. So.
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks good.
So again, quick and easy. I mean, you could find that one. You could do a new announcement in, as long as it takes you to cut and paste the MLS number and pop it in there, and I don't have to do anything. It's all the stuff is in there.
I'll be curious if they do the coming soon.
We could try and make one, see if it does it.
Yeah.
You could probably develop your own. What you could do is you could do.
Like a single property.
Hey,
oops,
try
you
my
could
coming.
do- What?
Can you try like a coming soon and do like a test email and see if it comes through that way?
What's your MLS number?
I don't know. Hold on.
Okay. Tick 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 tick.
Hold on. I got a baby.
Dun 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 da 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 dun.
I don't
dun,
understand
dun,
that.
dun.
Gives me anxiety.
dun.
Okay. Okay, ready? It's
What?
it's
Yep.
409 35165.
Let's see what you've won, Johnny. Wait for it to ding. And it's there. Let's see. Oh, it gives, did you have a picture on the MLS?
She does.
Oh, let
Yeah.
me try this.
But look how it gives you tests.
There it is. Now, it does photo coming soon.
But you could, if you could do a oh, but it doesn't even have, oh, because you didn't change the price.
No
yet,
address.
but it doesn't pull anything over. Oh, that's
Is
sad.
that the right price?
Oh. No, we're doing 910.
Generated through.
Yeah,
Bummer.
So it
yeah.
didn't.
So
Oh.
coming soons won't work.
I know, but you can't even add your own. That's what I
Yeah.
tried to do one time.
You can make a whole new one without the MLS number. Like if you have your own like photos and stuff like that, yeah.
I
Just
couldn't.
put 0, 0, 0, 0.
I can't.
So you tried using one of these and just putting one in?
Putting my own video, my own photo as a coming soon, and it wouldn't publish it because it needed an MLS address. So I didn't know how to get around that.
Just put all zeros in. Will it accept it?
Well, it
Oh,
says
so you
all
don't have to, use an MLS address to do like one of those, like the more intricate. You just have to do the advanced settings. So if you just start from, if you just switch it from basic to advanced, you don't need an MLS number.
Yeah, so yeah, if you go to the advanced editor.
But then if you do advanced editor, usually you don't need well, the ones that I did, you didn't need an MLS number. I've sent them.
So actually, this is the basic. We were on advanced. So either way, you can do either basic or that. Yeah, there's less options on this.
Seriously? Stop.
Yeah, there's less templates in this one with that are. So here's the other thing you can do. Okay, I want to go to advanced. So this is advanced editor where we were, where that template was. So what you can do, Naomi, you want to do, an image at the top? So I'm in the advanced editor.
I wanted to do
So
an image.
I put an image, then
all my
what?
Pictures there.
In here,
Yeah, I put all my pictures in there, and then I did like a day coming soon. It wouldn't publish it for me. I don't know what I was doing wrong.
okay.
Because it depends on what type of template you're using. If you're using a template that calls for, up there, if you look, there's no MLS number. So if you're using a template that calls for an MLS number, you have to put one in. But if you just do one without an MLS number, it's it'll still go through.
Okay, so here's what I would do. I would do one picture here.
Uh-huh.
I would put, oops, why is it? It's acting up. Hang on. There we go.
So you're in basic editing.
No, actually, when it says basic, it means you're on the,
MLS?
it means you're on advanced.
Oh, you're on it.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go to advanced editor. Okay, so I'm gonna put, so here's what I would do. I'd put an image in,
Uh-huh.
and I'd put a button behind it, underneath it. And you click on the button and say, click for more pictures, and direct them to your website where your pictures are. So
Clicking a button, take them to your website?
yeah, so you put an URL in here. So this is under
Do
the,
coming soon, and then do my URL address for my website.
yeah,
But that's if I can add them to my website. I would have to add them to my website first.
right. So, well, you can take them to a page, or maybe you have a coming soon spot on your website that you can set it up on.
Ah.
You know, so similar to if you did, your listings one. Yep. So again, it takes a little, but you can build your own setting here of how you want. So then I want to put a video underneath there. Dynamic content and schedule a showing button. So there's different things you can do in there. So you can build your own there. Again, playing with it, but some of the templates are really simple and easy, especially if you have a listing with an MLS number going. I mean, you can promote that thing in moments. And you can do it, send out within an hour. You can do it, send out maybe next week, whatever. Grab somebody else's listing in the office and do, new listings, and with their permission, and just say, hey, I'm going to send it out to my database and send it out. And so then, but it's coming from you. So if they click on it, it should take them to your database rather than to the other person's. So.
Well, we don't need permission to send it within our database. We just need permission to share it.
Just let the other agent know that you're sharing their listing. You're sending it to your database. Just so they're aware.
It's for here.
Yeah.
I don't do it for everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but again, the mass email is good if you do it that way, where you schedule in there, do a hashtag, it'll take everybody underneath that hashtag or under yours and send to the whole database, which is nice. Okay, so just again, there's a ton of templates in there. There's a ton of things you can do. Be creative with that, and get people responding, interacting. Any questions? Everybody good with all that? You guys around?
Everybody asleep?
Yeah. What do you say? Oh, no questions?